Hello to you as I step across this obstacle course. It's me, Miss Tina Z, your favorite gender non-conforming ukulelist and vocalist. Eagle-eyed viewers will recognize that I have my spectacles on. And that can only mean one thing, that I'm going to read to you from Wikipedia. That's my deal. That's my thing. I also have a different camera than usual, so that's another obstacle that I'm getting around. Uh-oh, I have to sneeze. Hold on. Thank you. Today is a new song, or a new original song. This is a song called You Exist. And I wrote this song after reading this book. Can I find this book? The Courage to Be Disliked. This is a book I read recently. And the reason I pulled it open is to tell you the names of the authors, who are both Japanese, and so the names don't roll off the tongue. It is by authors Ichiro Kishimi and Fumitake Koga, 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 Fumitake Koga. They together wrote this book called The Courage to Be Disliked. I read this recently. It is these are Japanese philosophers, but they based this book on the study of Alfred Adler, who was one of the early day psychologists. I'm gonna put down my phone. I think I'm done with my phone. And I'm gonna just say the authors from this point on, because their names are over there in the phone. So yeah, it's Adlerian psychology. This is based off of Alfred Adler's psychological teachings. But it's a philosophy book, and it is also a dialogue. And so the book is this young person who seeks out a sage for world advice about the world, about life in general, and the book is dense. The book is intense. There's a lot of stuff in it, but one of the things that struck me when I was reading the book is the young kid was talking about how to deal with not gaining his father's approval. In the book, the young person's father was very stern, and he was worried that he was disappointing the father and not doing enough to earn the father's approval. And the philosopher basically said that, well, there was lots of stuff said, but the gist was, you can never control what other people think of you. That is their task. They use the word task in the book. Their task is whether to approve or disapprove of you. That's not anything to do with you. And second is that, generally speaking, that a child existing is enough of a contribution to the universe. And that is the word they use, contribution. Pardon me, I sneezed and now I'm just having some sort of allergic reaction to something. It's the cat. No, we don't have cats up here. Anywho, so the book talks about contributing to the universe, and how a person ought to find something that he or she enjoys doing and feels passionate about, and to do that as a contribution to the universe. But as far as trying to do that thing to hopefully get your someone else to approve of you is a misguided thing. It's a misguided activity or chore or job or whatever it is. That instead you should do the thing to fulfill a thing in yourself, to fulfill yourself. It's like I said, it's a very dense book. I will probably read it again. I'm not sure that I have all of the gist of the book down. As after reading it one time, I will probably need 2 or 3 more readings of this book. And it's not a difficult read, by the way. It is because it's a dialogue. It's pretty easy to follow. But it's dense. It's a lot of material. It's a lot of lessons. And the kid leaves and comes back over and over again. Anyway, so as I was reading this, I was thinking about particularly my youngest child, who had this big hang-up about whether he was doing enough to gain our approval, me and his mother, and so much so that he broke down one time because he didn't think he was doing it right or wasn't living up to this imaginary expectation in his head. And I tried to had to talk him down and say, I don't expect you to do whatever this thing is. That's not coming from me. If you want to do that thing, that's great. Try your best at it. But to me, I will love you the same no matter what happens with your activity. It doesn't matter to me. You exist, and that's enough. Period. The end. And so that's what this new song of mine is about. You exist. That's enough. For anyone who has a belief that you need to do whatever to earn the approval of your parents or someone else, please cast that aside. That's a lot of wasted energy. If you are an a-hole parent who expects your child to do things to impress you or to earn your approval, you're an a-hole. Stop doing that and just let the kid know that you love the kid unconditionally, because that's a parent's job. Cool? Anyway, here it is. It's called You Exist. Hope you like it. Yay! That's enough. Welcome peace. Embrace love. You exist. You exist. You exist. That's enough. I protest there's more to this life. Goals work like ability. Achievements by repeat to yourself the That's enough. Welcome peace, embrace love. You exist, you exist, you exist. That's enough. You'll need to achieve can seem like greed. Hate this creed, believe what you need. It's just to be. You exist. That's enough. Welcome peace. Embrace love. You exist. You exist. You exist. That's enough. Woo-hoo-hoo. There it is. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye. See you next time. Bye.